Next presenter is Miss Nagi Matsuyama. The presentation title is The Right to Enjoy Food. Please start.
Imagine the sensation of a simple salted rice ball after hours of club practice. Imagine the taste of your mother's homemade dishes that makes you want to cry after weeks away from it. And imagine the smiles of your family you see through the rising steam of the shared hot pot. In our lives, we experience millions of billions of moments where we feel the joy of food. Food is not merely a source of nutrients, but something greater. It's culture, it's identity, it's life, and joy. I realized this a few years ago when I suffered from a rare disease and was medically and mentally prevented from enjoying food. As a third grader with Cushing syndrome, I went through a time when I could not eat or talk or enjoy life. It was then that I discovered the happiness of being able to enjoy even a single meal. Since then, my dream is to help create a world where everyone can enjoy their meals to the fullest. A world where people not only physically enjoy food, but feel safe and are emotionally able to do so. But my dream is currently under threat. In the coming years, climate change and shifting demographics will disrupt the balance between supply and demand. This will widen the gap between those who have food and those who do not. And when countries come to compete for food, which should be a source of joy, may instead become a source of conflict. But if food can become a source of conflict, I believe it also has the power to resolve it. With the すみません、押してないのに進んじゃいます。With the power of food, through fair and equitable distribution, I want to address inequality and protect food as a source of joy. This is to connect areas of surplus with areas of shortage and manage the imbalance of food production between nations. By doing so, I believe we can foster cooperation, prevent conflicts, and build peace. But, of course, I am not the first person to dream of this. Then, why hasn't a fair and equitable distribution of food happened yet? The answer lies deep in the structure of our society. Today's world is built on sovereign states and capitalism. There, food is treated as a mere commodity subject to personal interests. Under these principles, it is extremely difficult to achieve fairness and equality. So, to bring change, a revolution is required. Not of violence, but of values. So here, I propose the redefinition of food, from a mere commodity to a resource vital for life and joy. Food is no doubt something essential. And because it is essential for everyone, it may become something to fight over. But at the same time, if we choose to share this vital resource, it has the power to unite us and become a powerful force to make peace a reality. And I know this is possible because I've seen it happen. At a local Kodomo Shokudo, a community kitchen where I volunteer, we provide affordable meals to children, seniors, and people from all ages. It is a warm, welcoming place filled with kindness. Despite the pressures of inflation, the Kodomo Shokudo representative stayed true to her values of delivering delicious meal, of not just food itself, but joy. However, that did not protect us from the rising prices. So I decided to reach out for local food markets for help. That is when I met a farmer's market owner who kindly accepted my request and offered to provide us with fresh vegetables that would otherwise be thrown away. I saw how people, such as the Kodomo Shokudo representative and the farmer's market owner, who perceive food for more than just a commodity, chose to share. With this connection, a Kodomo Shokudo facing food shortage was linked to a farmer's market facing surplus, and the gap between food supply was reduced by fair food distribution. The people in my community proved that sharing is possible when we see food for what it truly is. If possible in my town, why not between nations? When we recognize the true value of food and how important it is to us, we can support one another. Food may become increasingly scarce in the future. But with a reformation in our mindset, we can protect the right to enjoy food and create a world where everyone can enjoy their meals to the fullest. I hope to take on this challenge as a United Nations worker at the Food and Agriculture Organization. But I can't do it alone. So here, I ask all of you, let's stop treating food as a mere commodity. Let's treat it as a source of life and joy, as something to be shared. And together, with the power of food, let's make this world a more delicious place. Thank you.